Yo! Yo. What's up, guys? Guess what? It's Friday, baby. You made it! We made it. Let's go, dude. It's Friday. Sick, man. It is Friday, my dudes and dudesettes. Fantastic. Congratulations. We made it. Wick! What are we raging about this morning, dude? I was just listening to Mr. Rager. But, what's up, dude? Today's your Thursday, dude gamer. I'm sorry, man. God. Bro, I feel like you work more weekends than you have weekends off, man. It's insane. Insane. You're a workaholic, brother. So today will be day 11 of Breath of the Wild. What's up, Wick? What's up, gamer? How are you guys, my dudes? Yeah, so day 11 of Breath of the Wild. Obviously, we'll do the news. The news is going to be polluted with Game Awards stuff, man. We watched it last night. It was good. Sorry. Yeah, my internet took a big old fat, hard, lengthy dump in the middle of it. So it took me a second to get the stream back up. But, I mean, lengthy. It seemed like it was forever, but it was about 5 minutes or so that the stream was down. Something like that. It seemed like a lot longer because that's the way that works. But, yeah, the stream went down for a little bit because my internet, just went bloop. But other than that, it was really good. We had a good time. Appreciate everybody that decided to come hang out with me and watch the Game Awards. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs, and we saw a lot of cool stuff. And the Game Awards, they were like, yo, we're going to make it shorter this year. It was lengthy, dude. It was lengthy. Hey, man. If that's your jam, dude, more power to you. More power to you. Right on, buddy. Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. Don't burn yourself out, though, How long, bro? Dude, Kratos. Kratos' voice actor. That homie likes to talk, dude. Yeah. He was going. He was on one, bro. Yo. I don't know if you were still in the channel Wick last night. They like later on they cut over to him, or they cut over to Jeff Keighley, and Jeff Keighley was like out in the audience in the aisle, and he was standing right next to that dude. And I was like, oh no! I was like, he's gonna reach over and grab that mic and be like, hey, I'm not done yet. And start talking again. Oh, dude, he went on forever, man, forever. Oh, man. Look, I understand, like, people wanting to make sure they thank the people that are important in their lives, personal lives, and work situations, work environment for when they get awards and stuff. But, dude, that is exactly the reason why they have a limit, man, most of the time during most major awards productions. People will blab, and they'll just keep going and going unless they get cut off. It happened last night. Yeah, it happened, dude. But yeah, we'll take a look, dude. I think we got some good clips from that stuff last night. Video games have a tendency of burning you out? Wait, what? I don't know. Do they? I don't feel that way. I think playing the same game, I think everybody's different actually in that regard, but playing the same game all the time would burn me out. Being able to switch games is what keeps it fresh for me. I don't know if we're going to do Breath of the Wild over the weekend yet. I don't know. We'll see. Probably. But we'll see. Just before you get a heart attack? Yeah. the catalyst behind most major heart attacks is video games, as well as violent acts and yeah. No, I get it. I get where you were going with it now. No, you're good, dude. Yeah, no, I get where you were going with it, dude. Yeah, no, I got you, buddy. Yeah, no, you're good. Oh man, I'm had enough coffee yet, bro. All right, guys, let's hop in here. We'll get into the news and we'll get into the Breath of the Wild stuff. Cool. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for being here, and thanks for hanging out last night, dude. I had a great time. Dude, I was cracking up last night with you guys watching the Game Awards. It was really fun. So let's get over here. Let's take a look. So this is what we're listening to this morning. Crypt of the Necro Dancer. It's the OST from the soundtrack. Yeah, a soundtrack from the game Crypt of the Necro Dancer. It is a rhythm-based adventure RPG kind of jam, and if that sounds like a genre that would be up your alley, I would say check it out. I like video game music, man, so quite often I play it here in the channel whenever I'm starting up the stream or taking breaks and stuff. And so, you know, I'm enjoying the Crypt of the Necro Dancer tunes, and figured I would just throw that out for everybody and let you know what we're listening to. Check it out. We'll go ahead and cut the tunes. Get into the video gaming news. Let's go. All right, man. Here it is. Wait. I'm slipping. We'll take a look at the, let's sum this up. IGN, the Game Awards, everything announced. We'll take a look at the summary for everybody that didn't get to watch the Game Awards last night, or it could have been early this morning for you, depending on where you live. And it went long. I mean, we're talking like 3.5 hours, including the pre-show. We started watching it in the channel last night at 6:30, and we didn't shut off until like 10. Our time here in the channel. It was lengthy, dude. It was lengthy. But there was good stuff. I think, a lot of the awards were pretty on par with what most people thought where the awards were going to go. Elden Ring got Game of the Year. Yeah, that was the big award, right? But Elden Ring and Ragnarok both took home a number of awards themselves. So it was spread across. It wasn't like Ragnarok or Elden Ring like swept the show, which was good. And a lot of other games got awards too, like Stray and games like that were very good. So I think it was nice that they kind of were able to spread the awards out. It wasn't just one game kind of swept everything. So we'll take a quick look at everything that the awards had to offer. See what else we can find. The Federal Trade Commission is looking to block Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, apparently. Take a look at that. That's big news. Yep. Game Pass subscribers are getting access to Riot Games collections soon. Let's take a look at that. Returnal making its way to PC soon. Yep. There you go. We knew that was coming. Yeah, Death Stranding 2. We saw that. Look, I've got the summary article up. We'll probably see it in there. I'm willing to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about regarding the Game Awards. from last night, but I'm not going to dive into every single article I find about what was announced, and because we've got this summary article up, and we'll take a look at this. Okay, this is going to hit on the major points of what was announced, what games got what awards, and things like that. So the fact that we watched all of it together last night, and we'll touch on summarizing it today. I'm not going to dive into every single article. But yes, Kojima and team announced Death Stranding 2. Was this one of the announcements at the Game Awards? I can't remember if I saw this last night. I can't remember. Was this a Blue Protocol anime come to life RPG that launches in 2023 from Amazon? Interesting. We'll take a look at that. I can't remember if I saw that last night. I don't think so. Hades 2 got announced. That's very cool. There's going to be a lot of people that are hyped up about Hades 2. Hades 1 was amazing. So, there's going to be a lot of anticipation for that title. That was announced last night. I'm sure it'll be in this article. Bro, this is all I have to say to you. Hold on, dude. Where is this? Where is this, man? This is all I have to say to you. You're so wild, bro. Elden Ring or die. No, dude, that's both. Elden Ring and die. You die a lot in that game. You got it wrong, dude. It's not or die. It's Elden Ring and die. Yeah, Diablo 4 coming on June 6th. Yep. I mean, we saw that last night. I'll pull it up just in case. There's a lot of these articles I probably won't cover because we'll see it in the summary here. But D4 coming June 6th. I'm probably going to have to lean on the community to let me know how that is, unfortunately, because of my stance on Blizzard. But I hope it's very good. I really do. I would love to see Blizzard turn back into something much closer to what that that company used to be. So, IGN laid off multiple staff members right before the Game Awards. What? Interesting. We'll take a peek at that real quick. Yeah, we saw this last night too. What I'll probably start doing is pulling these up just in case the Game Awards summary doesn't talk about it. But Dead Cells Castlevania mashup DLC coming, look pretty cool. Forspoken demo is available on the PS5 now. If you want to check it out, I'm not going to dive into this, but Forspoken, dude, is a game that basically got delayed twice this year. It was supposed to come out early this year, wasn't it? Wasn't it supposed to hit in March? March or April, I thought. And then it got pushed back to September or October. And then they're like, nah, it's not going to come out until next year. You know? Isn't this that game? Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So I don't know. If you want to check out the demo, go check it out on PlayStation. It's a little bit concerning to me. I mean, look, delays are important. It's important for developers to understand that delays are, it's okay. Delay a game. Make sure it feels good. but I think there's a room. Concern is warranted. Concern is warranted whenever games start getting delayed numerous times. And it's like, wait, what's going on? Why are we needing multiple delays at this point? Like something doesn't feel right. I think that puts everybody kind of on alert about maybe what the state of that game's going to end up being in on release. It doesn't always mean it's going to be bad, but it can be a sign that there are some internal issues going on in the development of that game. Forspoken, the unique thing about Forspoken, really, in terms of tech, is that Forspoken's supposed to be the first game coming out using direct storage technology from Microsoft, if I remember correctly. Which meaning, they've got this new technology from Microsoft being utilized on their Xbox consoles and also in the PC realm, as long as developers are incorporating it into the games. And Forspoken's supposed to be the first game coming out that is utilizing that tech. Is from what I understand. Um, isn't that right? Let me search that and make sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. So it's a matter of this new technology from, and I mean, I can like, I'm not super informed yet. I could tell you TLDR like what I remember it being, and it's like basically cutting out some hardware middleman stuff for the processing of things. Basically, like cutting out where the CPU works directly with other hardware like the GPU and doesn't have to utilize RAM and stuff like that. So it's less hardware intensive on the whatever platform you're running it on. It's an advancement in technology as long as it works appropriately, right? As long as the theory behind it works the way it's supposed to, it's actually going to be pretty good stuff. Um, and it specifically works with solid state. I think it needs to be solid state storage instead of HDD. I can't remember. But this is a significant game for Microsoft as well with their direct storage technology coming out and everything. Yeah, there was a new gameplay teaser for Lords of the Fallen last night too. If it's not in that Game Awards summary, then we'll take a look at that. Yeah, I saw something really funny last night on Imager. There was somebody that posted a an image of them playing Breath of the Wild, and it was Link that got loaded into the game without any hair, and they were like, whenever you find out that the whole time you've been playing Breath of the Wild, it's actually just Bobby Hill with Link hair. It literally did. It looked just like the kid off of King of the Hill, Bobby Hill. Whenever Link doesn't have hair, that's who it looks like. It was really, really funny. Yeah, Armored Core, dude. Armored Core 6. Uh, dude, we knew that Armored Core was being made, but we hadn't really seen much yet. And dude, the mech stuff last, I mean, it was like it was pretty high for me. It was a lot of cinematic stuff, but God, I love mech games, dude. I love mech games. So we'll see if the summary has anything about that. If not, we'll touch on that article too. Okay. SF6 Collector's Edition has been revealed. Yeah, they talked about all the SF6 stuff last night. This is basically like there are a few different editions. Obviously standard, and there's one above that, and then like the collector's edition, and you get like season passes and stuff. And we'll touch on that too. Baldur's Gate 3 as well last night. Again, I'm not necessarily going to hit on all of these, and if I do, it's going to be pretty quick. Yeah, Nightingale trailer reveals spelunking, gliding. There's a lot of stuff last night, man. Yeah, there's Bayonetta Origins. Bayonetta Origins was announced last night too, which is like basically exactly what it sounds like. It's like a game that is letting you dive into the story behind um, Bayonetta becoming who everybody knows in the current generation of that series. You know, who was Bayonetta originally, and how did Bayonetta become who Bayonetta is, and it looks pretty intriguing actually, man. I think that's always neat when developers decide like, let's go back and take a look at how we can like maybe give more depth to this character. You know, like can we go back and provide some backstory to this character that people have kind of started falling in love with, and this is probably a cool way to get that done for them. Yeah, Idris Elba is joining Cyberpunk. Yup, we saw that. Let's pivot. Al Pacino was kind of lost at the Game Awards. Yo, I was really. I think everybody was like, "What?" Like we were all like, "What?" Al Pacino. It was kind of wild, dude. That was kind of wild. Yeah, but it was cool. Al's getting old, dude, but he looked pretty good, man. He looked pretty good. Um, yeah, I mean, it was one of the things we talked about last night. It was like, what, Al Pacino, like at the Game Awards. But I mean, that's one of the things I was talking about last night. Really, if you think about it, it's not all that odd. Has he been in like games necessarily or anything? Not that I'm aware of, but the video game industry is really, really, really becoming meshed with the entertainment industries of uh, shows and movies, right? I mean, this has been happening for a while, but it's really, really taking off at this point. And I mean, you talk about like, oh man, um, all these different games that are incorporating actual actors, and I'm not, I don't. Okay, so let me reverse. That was not a bad or a good way to state that. So incorporating technology that allows actors to be a part of the actual animation. So apart from just voice acting, games for quite a while now have been incorporating actors and actresses as part of the actual animation. So they get suited up. Basically they've got all kinds of like technology on them, and they're acting out scenes that are put into the game and everything, right? So this is something that has kind of been in the works for a while, and I mean you see it. We've got a lot of notable entertainment individuals that actors and actresses that have been part of games for a little while now, and that only I think means that you're having more high profile people in the video game industry that are becoming kind of networked with the other areas of entertainment, movies, TV shows, stuff like that, actors and actresses. So this is probably going to be something that becomes more familiar for the gaming industry. It was probably somebody was like, "Yeah, I know Al." Al, you want to come present? You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. You know, it's like, I mean, I'm not a good Al Pacino impression, you know, but it was probably just something like that because of the way these industries are starting to kind of like mesh together. And it was unexpected, but it was pretty cool. We saw, yeah, a new Hellboy game as well. New trend. Yo, I called this last night. We were like in the middle of watching this trailer, and I was just like talking and like laughing with everybody and stuff. And at the very end of this trailer, something happened, and I was like, "Yo, it's Bumblebee!" You couldn't really see. All you could see was like some arms, and I was like, "It's Bumblebee!" And I was just like, started laughing. I was just messing around, dude. It was. It was literally Transformers. Everybody's like, "You called it." But yeah, a new Transformers game revealed as well. Oh, dude, last night was wild. Yeah, D4 again. We've talked about that. I'm not going to hit on it today. Today is just going to be so polluted with Game Awards stuff. Google Play Games beta announced. Hmm, interesting. I hadn't really heard about this, but that's pretty interesting. Um, Sick. Okay, nice. I'm surprised it's taken that long to get that going. Um, yeah, Crash Bandicoot multiplayer game announced. Uh huh. Saw that. Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West DLC announced only for PS5. Yup. There's a lot. Michael Madsen, Chuck Norris in new Crime Boss game. We saw that as well. Last night was fun, dude. Yeah, dude. The Suicide Squad game trailer paid tribute to Conroy's Batman. Yeah, that was pretty good of them. That was nice. That was nice. We talked about that yesterday in the news segment, so I'm not going to hit on that. We've talked about that as well. Mm-hmm. Final Fantasy 16 release date with new trailer. We saw that last night too, but just in case, summary doesn't have it. And again, I didn't pull that up earlier, but I'll grab that just in case. There's a lot of articles. We're probably not going to hit on every single one of these though. Okay, just bear with me real quick. Wait, what? Oh, oh, right on. Yeah, okay. So it looks like PlayStation published MLB The Show 23 will continue series trend of being multi-platform. Cool. We'll take a quick peek there for fans of that series. Jedi Survivor release date with trailer. Yeah, we saw that. Let's go. Let's get into this. Holy crap. You guys see my tabs? Dude, my PC is probably about to crash. No, I'm just kidding. I got enough RAM. We're good. We're good. Let's jump in here though and start getting rid of some of these. Let's just start it off with this is fine. This is fine. IGN lays off staffers right before the Game Awards. Largest gaming news publication.
Hacker Man. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Hacker Mans. Let's go. Let's go, dude. IGN, the biggest gaming news outlet in the world, laid off multiple staff members today, according to tweets from current and former staffers. Oh, dude. That might have echoed. Sorry. It should be good now. If that echoed, I'm sorry. Kotaku was able to confirm from a current IGN employee that at least 10 people were let go, 3 of whom were from engineering. All them tabs. Yeah, I figured that's why you were doing that. GamesIndustry.biz reported that these cuts across content engineering and ad sales are part of a larger restructuring across Ziff Davis, the digital media company that owns IGN. It's ghastly that people are losing their jobs literally weeks before the winter holidays. Yeah, that sucks, dude. But even from a cold business standpoint, it seems odd to lay off staff right before one of the biggest industry events of the year. Covering the Game Awards is already a Herculean task. I imagine that it's much harder shortly after a newsroom loses multiple colleagues. Kotaku reached out to IGN for comment about the extent of the layoffs, but did not receive a response by the time of publication. The layoffs came unexpectedly, according to one video producer who lost his job. I feel especially stupid because I was working on Next Gen Console Watch until 2 a.m. yesterday, working to make sure nothing slipped through the cracks like art wrecks or anything, tweeted Alan Torres. Next Gen Console Watch is an IGN video series in which guests discuss news and rumors about the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Must be a hacker. 2022 has been an awful year for media layoffs. Gaming news website Polygon was among the Vox Media properties affected by layoffs this summer. Gaming talk show G4 suffered dozens of job cuts on September 14th. A day later, Tencent fired several Fanbyte employees, including members of its senior editorial leadership. Digital media has always been an unstable industry, but record inflation and economic uncertainty likely haven't helped matters. The last widely reported layoffs that occurred at Ziff Davis occurred in 2013. Yeah, it's not just the this part of the industry. It's not just the media part of gaming. I mean, gaming industry has seen layoffs all over the place. Again, I think a big part of it for the development side of it was the the height of the pandemic. Really, I mean, gaming flourished during that. Gaming it peaked hard, man. And so you saw a lot of game companies, gaming developers really were hiring, during that process. They needed more people to work and keep up the infrastructure. There were a lot more people playing games and being part of online communities and things like that. And now you're seeing it kind of come back down to reality and level out a little bit. And as a result, layoffs have come in. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's hit this. This is going to be our summary article. The Game Awards 2022, everything announced. We have a ton of articles up here. As you can see, we are loaded up with articles this morning, and we'll see how many of them we actually need to hit on outside of what we get from this summarization of the Game Awards last night. All right. Again, big thanks to everybody that came and hung out with me last night. I had a blast. It was hilarious. It was long, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired this morning. I was up past what time I usually pass out last night, so I'm a little bit tired, but it was worth, and I had a great time. So thank you guys. Let's get in here. Every reveal from the Game Awards in 9 minutes. One second. All right, let's check this out. We're going to watch this. This should keep us from having to dive into all of these articles, okay? So we're going to watch this summarization from IGN of every every reveal from the Game Awards in 9 minutes. Dead Cells return to Castlevania. Very cool. Yeah, that's intriguing. Vampire Survivors Mobile. That just makes sense, dude. Oh, dude, Revenant 2, I think is what this is. This looked good. Remnant 2, not Revenant. Remnant 2, my bad. Returnal to PC. Miso, what's up, buddy? This is the Hellboy title. Yup. Tekken 8, dude. King, baby. King best. King best. Get wrecked. I don't care what you say. Yep, Horizon DLC. 2/22. Mark your calendar if you're into Horizon. 2/22. February 22nd. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Why did I get two different dates there? Post-trauma. Excuse me. After Us. This game looks great, dude. I'm really stoked for this. I love the art style. Street Fighter 6. Hades 2, Wick. Comic Heart. That's another one that's been delayed multiple times. Wait, what? Replaced? Did I miss something? Wait, what? Oh, this one? Is this the one you were talking about? No. Wait, what, gamer? Replaced. We'll keep going. Talk to me, dude. Oh, the one I like the art style on. Yeah. Oh, dude, what do they call that? Right here, this one. Yeah. That's Play Replaced. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah, playreplaced.com. You can go check that out. It might be on Steam too. But yeah, Replaced. Yeah. I remember last night seeing that and just going, oh, dude, that looks amazing. It really caught my attention. My bad. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, sorry, man. Not enough Java yet this morning. Judas looked pretty wild. Hadn't seen anything about that. That was like a new announcement. Destiny 2 Lightfall. That was really cool. That tribute was very nice. Dude, I would love to play this with some of the community. This game looks hilarious. Party animals. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that Star Wars announcement, so they ought to be happy. Dune Awakening. Here's Forspoken. Down, bump, bump, down. Oh, this is that Amazon game. No, that's Genshin. That Amazon game looks a lot like it. Oh, here you go. Here you go, guys. Yeah. Death Stranding 2. Kojima, right? Can't have a Game Awards without Kojima, dude. This is the new game by the developers of Dead by Daylight. Yeah. That last one was, not this one, that last one. Nightingale looks like it could be cool. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games that's either like very good or just kind of blah. What could this be? Blue Protocol. That might have been it. Oh, here you go. Transformers reactivate. This looked pretty wild. I think this is supposed to be a VR title. Look at this. They didn't show much of it right there, but yeah, that's a VR title, dude. I don't know if it's solely VR, but dude, if what they showed last night was not just cinematic, if it was actually like in-game gameplay, that Behemoth game looked amazing. Like incredible. New Crash Bandicoot. Crash Team Rumble. Blood Bowl. Yeah, this game looked cool too, man. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen. Mm-hmm. Again, I mean, that was a great example right there of you know, very notable, you know, actors and actresses being part of the video gaming world, you know. Again. Yo, Karichu, sick. Nice, GG's, all right, you got 2 of them. Yo, I think we're going after the last one for us today. Congratulations, that's awesome. We took down Lava Lizard yesterday, so we're going after the Desert Camel today. Can't remember its name. Final Fantasy 16. 3rd one probably later. Sick. Let me know how it goes. That's awesome. All right, so lava and water. Yeah, right on. Cool, man. Yo, stop. So, outside of actually giving awards out, what took about 3.5 hours last night, we just watched in 9 minutes. To be fair, those were actually, those trailers were cut pretty short, but that was great, dude. That gave us a really nice summarization of for anybody that didn't get to watch the Game Awards last night. That was what was announced and shown outside of the awards last night at the Game Awards. Yeah, some good stuff, man. It's the most wonderful time of the year in the world of video games, as the Game Awards have returned for another night of awards, show-stopping announcements, beautiful musical performances, and much more. Throughout the show, gamers around the world were treated to such announcements as FF16's release date, From Software's Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Hades 2, BioShock creator Ken Levine's next game, and so much more. And that game looked very, very BioShock. Let me tell you what. I thought it was BioShock. So this is actually, look, I can't help it. Yeah, I'm 17 or older. I've got to watch this Armored Core one. Yo, all right, gamer. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Take it easy. Love, bro, love. Hey, have a good day, dude. I am Batman. Take it easy, buddy. All right, man. I'm watching this full trailer again because this is probably the biggest hype for me, man. I love mechs. I love mech games. This is one of the biggest hypes for me, and I'm gonna watch it real quick. I want to see the full thing, but I'll put this entire article in chat so you guys can take a look at everything you want to take a look at. Okay. It looks like it's going to have the full trailers for every single game that or every single kind of announcement last night at the Game Awards. Feed the fire, baby. Oh, God. Please let this release good on PC. How hard is the Rito one? That's the flying one, right? I didn't find the Rito one to be very hard at all, especially the boss. You only have like 8 hearts. I'll tell you what, I found the Rito one to be probably the easiest one so far for me. I mean, but the boss was really, really easy to me. I don't know. I basically just slaughtered it with a bow. Actually, I did water first, and I just wasn't really ready, dude. I'm so psyched about that right there. Um, I did the water first, and so that's probably why I didn't really see it as being the easiest. And so, I don't know. For me, I think so far, I probably had the easiest time with the Rito, but both the Rito and the lizard one were fairly on par with one another. I just had a harder time, I think, with the I had a harder time with the elephant because I just wasn't really prepared. It was very early in the game for me, and I wasn't as prepared for that as the other ones. Oh, okay. All right, dude. I'll let you know. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do it today, so we'll see. Was it? That's funny, Karichu. I'm sorry, man. That's funny. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel about those. Like, I started with water, and I was like, oh, that was a little bit brutal. It wasn't like super bad, but it was a little bit brutal. And the other two have been kind of a breeze. You know what I mean? But we'll see how the desert goes. Yeah, again, look, this has got basically the full trailers for all of these announcements that we just got the summary for, right? So, IGN, thank you so much. Holy crap. But I'll also say this, IGN, to all the people that were laid off last night before the Game Awards, I feel for those individuals. This is not the time of the year people want to be, nobody wants to be losing a job ever, but that tends to feel pretty bad, man, especially during this time of the year. So, heart and thoughts go out to those individuals that are maybe struggling with being unemployed at this moment from IGN. And the hope is that they have something lined up fairly quickly, and they won't be dealing with rough times due to that. Yeah. So I just posted that in chat. If you want to go back, they go through here and basically they give you the lengthy trailers for all of these that they summarized. But this was great. Awesome. Here, Al Pacino is kind of lost at the Game Awards, and it's the best. The Godfather actor presented an award to God of War Ragnarok's Christopher Judge and took us all for a ride. Yeah. The 2022 Game Awards kicked off in a big way, not with a new blockbuster world premiere or a stunning upset, but with Scarface himself walking out on stage to deliver the award for Best Video Game Performance. Pacino clearly owed someone a favor or a lot of money, and we are all the richer for it. The 82-year-old Academy Award winner appeared from stage left like he was searching for the restroom, admitted early on to not having ever really touched a video game, and stumbled through the teleprompter script like a high schooler who got popcorn while sleeping through the 7th period. How is he wearing a suit and pajamas at the same time? Asked Luke Plunkett in the Kotaku Slack. Because he's Al Pacino, dude. That's how. You're going to play Fatal Frame after Breath of the Wild? Sick. Nice. You'll have to let me know how you feel about it, Karichu. Yeah. I haven't played it. Yeah. The answer is that he's Al Pacino, exactly, and he can do whatever he wants, whether it's a truly awful rendition of The Merchant of Venice, flaunting a Shrek phone case, or stealing the show at the Game Awards. Pacino is by far the biggest star that host Jeff Keighley has ever bagged for the show. In a lot of ways, it was pure Spike TV energy dating back to when the TGAs were the VGAs and the cable TV broadcast was littered with B-list talent, aimed at channeling the MTV Music Awards for nerds. It didn't matter that Pacino will never play God of War Ragnarok, let alone touch a PlayStation controller, in however many years he has left on this beautiful blue ball. Best performance winner for Kratos, Christopher Judge, got to accept the award from one of the most renowned actors in any medium. Pacino even seemed to be enjoying himself, pumping the award a few times as he monologued like a grandfather about needing to make up for his missed workout during the day. Or at least he convinced me he was enjoying himself up there on stage for $100 billion industry's biggest trailer night of the year in a room full of complete strangers. He's been honing his craft longer than gaming's even existed, after all. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see that. If you didn't get to watch this, I recommend going back and checking it out. Go watch the VOD of the Game Awards and check out Pacino coming out. It was pretty cool. It caught everybody by surprise, dude. He looks pretty good, man. 82. He's looking pretty solid, man. Looking pretty solid. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Right on. Yeah, Karichi, sorry. You probably tried to post a link in chat. Yeah, only VIPs and mods are able to post links in chat. Yeah, sorry. It's just a matter of keeping the community safe. We've had too many people coming in here posting malicious links, trying to bait people into clicking on bad stuff, and bots doing the same thing. And so it's just a matter of keeping the community safe. That's it. Yep. Looks like PlayStation published MLB The Show 23 will continue series trend of being multi-platform. But thanks, buddy. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I'll try to take a look at it. MLB The Show 23 is apparently upholding the recent tradition of making Sony's popular baseball franchise available to fans on rival consoles. MLB The Show doesn't have a release date yet, the next year's version, but it appears to be on the way. As with last year's entry in the long-running franchise, MLB The Show 22, the forthcoming installment seems destined to reach popular platforms in addition to the PS4 and PS5, despite Sony Interactive Entertainment likely serving again as the publisher. Yeah, the franchise dates back to 2006 when it debuted on PS2 and PSP. Developed by Sony San Diego. Yup. According to a document posted by the Ministry of Justice and Public Security in Brazil, MLB The Show 23 is now slated for eventual release on PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S in the region. The federal body is responsible through its advisory rating system branch for establishing ratings for movies, TV show, and video games in the country. Some countries take entertainment very seriously indeed, and Brazil has even considered legislation to make violent video games a crime. Yeah, so quite often what you'll see is we'll get information like this across the world about what's happening with certain titles, when certain titles are going to be releasing, what they're being rated, things like that, because of specifically countries like Brazil, South Korea, places like Australia. They are much more strict about going through this process of rating games and getting it done in a very, very timely fashion. So it has to be done in those countries much sooner than it has to be done in a lot of the other countries in the world. That's why we end up always getting this kind of information from these countries before it comes out anywhere else, you know. Video games and destination platforms are occasionally outed by ratings boards around the world, as happened earlier this week when Europe's PEGI prompted rumors Borderlands 3 may reach Switch. The ratings process must take place well in advance of a game's release. Consumers who pay attention to such sites are sometimes rewarded for their interest with news a game's publisher may not yet wish to share. Yeah. So there you go. That's the gist, man. MLB The Show is going to apparently continue, at least for the coming iteration. This coming year, 2023's version, will continue to be on a multi-platform title. Okay? Check this out. Google will now allow gamers. Let's get that a little bit bigger. Google will now allow gamers to play mobile titles on PC via the Play Games beta. The feature is currently in open beta in select regions. Players can use their mice and keyboards to control their favorite games on smartphones. The trailer for the Play Games beta was released a few weeks ago, and it was also showcased at the Game Awards 2022. Google promises widescreen support and has baked multiple games into the service for this open beta. The company does not yet have a global release date for the Play Games beta on PC, thus gamers in regions that have not received the open beta will have to wait. The biggest selling point of the upcoming Play on PC feature via Play Games beta is the support for a bigger screen and automatic progress sync. Google means that the service will come with optimized graphics, thus PC gamers can expect a streamlined experience in mobile video games. Players' video game libraries will be synced to their Google accounts. This will allow gamers to switch devices seamlessly. One can start a game on a mobile, play it on their PC for some time, and then continue on their mobile again. Based on information from the official website, every video game is optimized on PC with the help of developers. This will standardize the experience and ensure it stays close to what the creators originally intended. Google has scanned every game for potential system risks as well. Thus, players can be assured of security. The feature will also bring in Google Play points to this feature. Thus, for every purchase and subscription, gamers will earn points on PCs as they do on smartphones. The minimum bar for entry into playing mobile games on PCs is quite low. Here are the recommended system requirements for the Play Games beta. Any octa-core processor for a CPU, any gaming grade CPU like a GeForce MX450 for a GPU, 8 gigs of RAM, 20 gigs of solid state drive storage space, and Windows 10 version 2004 or above. The beta, Google Play beta, is currently out in the following regions, okay? Australia, Brazil, Canada, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Korea, Malaysia, Mexico, Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, and the US. Players outside these regions will have to wait until Google adds support. The company has announced that it will add more regions soon. Cool, man. Look, here's the thing. Mobile gaming's huge, right? But what you have, the biggest example of how lucrative, how good it can be for a game and a developer to not just focus on the mobile platform for a title is Genshin Impact. Okay, you take Genshin. Genshin is a very well developed gacha game. Don't get me wrong. It is a gacha game, but it's very well developed, and it's a game that is notable and iconic for being not only a mobile, very easily playable mobile game, but it's also on PC. It's on PlayStation. It's supposed to be coming to Switch. You know, it's a major platform as well as a mobile title, and it's like cross-platform. And this is where developers are trying to go, and it's appropriate. This is where it needs to head, and this is a good pivot for Google. This is allowing their platform and the software developers and the titles on their platform to be able to not only be played on like mobile devices, but for you to be able to play it on other platforms and for it to sync up, right? Like they said, you're playing it on the go on a mobile device. You get home or whatever, and you know, you want to play some more, then you play it on whatever platform you want to play that game on, and you're just picking up where you left off when you were playing earlier on your mobile device. That is what it's about, man. And so that's a good play, and it's a lot of people are going to be happy about this. Very good stuff. I'll throw this into chat just in case anybody needs to take a look at it, okay? We saw this, not diving into that. We saw the Crime Boss game. We saw Transformers. We saw Horizon. We saw Final Fantasy 16. We saw Hellboy. We saw Death Stranding 2. We saw Bayonetta, Origins. We saw Street Fighter. Oh, let's touch on this real quick. So Street Fighter 6 has a few different collections, okay? And the June 6th is going to be the official release date for Street Fighter 6, if you didn't catch that earlier. That was announced last night. Now, here is the Street Fighter 6 Collector's Edition. Digital content is Year 1 Ultimate Pass, which includes 4 additional characters, 4 additional characters' costumes and colors, 2 additional stages, purchase bonus of 7,700 drive tickets. I'm guessing that's in-game currency. Pre-order bonus of outfit 1 color 10 for Chun-Li, Jamie, Manon, DJ, Yuri and Ken. Okay, and then the other things that you get are a Mad Gearbox. Let's see, Mad Gearbox right here. Pop up parade figures Luke and Kimberly, which are the number 2s right here. These guys. 3 is the art book. That. 4 is the sticker set right here. 5 is the diorama boards. These. 6 is the full game standard edition. And 7 is all this digital content. All right. So if you get the collector's edition, which should only run you, roughly $250 US. Then you can get this Street Fighter 6 collector's edition. I'll put this in chat in case you need it. Jeebles. We talked about Star Wars Jedi Survivor, or we saw that. Again, this is a big deal. A lot of people have been waiting, and we're hyped up about Star Wars Jedi Survivor. March 17th, 2023. Okay, there you go. When are we going to get the Sith new Star Wars Sith Survivor? Come on, man. Nightingale trailer, we saw that. Baldur's Gate 3, big reveals to the Game Awards. Yeah, this was pretty cool. Full version of Baldur's Gate 3 will ship in August of 2023 is what they revealed last night. There's big lengthy stuff about Baldur's Gate 3. There's a collector's edition right here. You see all the things you can get. It shows all the stuff. You can read all the stuff you get out of the Baldur's Gate collection right here. So I'll link this for you guys too. It's so hard to take a deep dive into all of this content. Again, I mean, that's one of the reasons that I like to watch this stuff live, so we can, which is what I did last night, I'm always about touching on this stuff the next day, but hitting on all of it is incredibly time consuming. It would make the news segment go extremely, extremely long, and that's why I like to just kind of summarize it. Give you guys the main gist there. One second. Apologies. Okay. Oh, dude, Armored Core. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, baby. I'm really hoping this turns out to be a good game. Obviously, a lot of what we saw was just cinematic, you never can really tell exactly what you're getting, but it is a From Software game. I am not a From Software, there's so many people that are like From Software fan persons, and it's like anything that is From Software is gonna just blow them away no matter what. That's not me. I think From Software does a good job. I think there are some things that they need to work on that they've been doing for a long time that are kind of archaic targeting systems, things like that need to be improved. But I think they make pretty quality games. Elden Ring's PC port was trash. Their PC ports have traditionally not been very good, and that's one of the things that worries me about their company. So I love mech games. I want this on PC. I'm not gonna play this on anything other than PC because I want it to look as good as possible. And that's me. I mean, I'm a PC player. But dude, please, From Software and Bandai, please, man, figure out a way to get your PC ports working correctly. And make this good, dude. Please make this good for me. Do it for me. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen looks sick. Dead Cells Castlevania crossover announced. That was very cool. Very cool. D4 coming in June. Oh man, it's gonna be very hard not to want to. I want to play that. I'm just so against Blizzard right now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, this shows all the different editions too. Standard edition, deluxe, ultimate, limited edition collector's box is 100. Last time I bought Diablo was Diablo 3. I waited at midnight. I bought the collector's edition, and the collector's edition was sick. I still have it. I have everything that was in it like it was brand new, besides being wrapped. And it was awesome. It is awesome. The game I was not thrilled with, though. That's about the only thing. Like, everything in the collector's edition was cool besides the game. I think they turned the game into something decent, but I basically played through the entire game when released and was like, well, I'm not impressed. And I never went back to it. So, I don't know, man. I hope Diablo 4 is good. Dude, Blizzard. I might have to lean on the community to let me know how they feel about it. I don't really want to play Blizzard games for a while. Blue Protocol. Yeah, we saw this too. This is Amazon's new game. Come in. True, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so we saw this too. This is Amazon's new game. It's very anime. Check that out. It's pretty. What's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah. So we saw the trailer for this too. It looks very anime, very Genshin. Yeah, looks very Genshin too. Which, I mean, appropriate and anime style animation and graphics and stuff. So, dude, I'm the same. I'm sleepy too. We watched the Game Awards last night, dude. The Game Awards didn't end until after 10 o'clock. I didn't get to bed till after that, and I'm a bit sleepy. I'm a bit of a sleeper boy, but it's okay. I got the Java, dude. I fell asleep with you on my TV. Right on, man. Cool, thanks. That's sick, dude. Wait, did you wake up and were you horrified? It was like, what? Oh, it's just OA. No, dude, you don't need to be sorry. There's no reason to be sorry. Yeah, we saw this too, so we'll just hit on this real quick. This was another thing that was announced. We knew this was coming. Returnal being put on PC, right? So spring of the coming year, we'll get Returnal on PC. We might play that. No way. Right on. So, again, that was something we saw at the Game Awards. We saw that this morning when we watched the summary there on IGN. So it's coming in spring, okay, to PC. I would love to play that game, by the way. I would love to. So we might play that. Depends on how the schedule goes for the coming year. We'll see what we do. Here's big news, okay? So FTC seeks to block Microsoft Corporation's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Agency alleges that maker of Xbox would gain control of top video game franchises, enabling it to harm competition in high-performance gaming consoles and subscription services by denying or degrading rivals access to its popular content. The Federal Trade Commission is seeking to block technology giant Microsoft Corporation from acquiring leading video game developer Activision Blizzard and its blockbuster gaming franchises such as Call of Duty, alleging that the $69 billion deal, Microsoft's largest ever and the largest ever in the video gaming industry, would enable Microsoft to suppress competitors to its Xbox gaming consoles and its rapidly growing subscription content and cloud gaming business. In a complaint issued today, the FTC pointed to Microsoft's record of acquiring and using valuable gaming content to suppress competition from rival consoles, including its acquisition of ZeniMax, parent company of Bethesda Softworks. Microsoft decided to make several of Bethesda's titles, including Starfield and Redfall, Microsoft exclusives, despite assurances it had given to European antitrust authorities that it had no incentive to withhold games from rival consoles. Microsoft has already shown that it can and will withhold content from its gaming rivals, said Holly Vidova, director of the FTC's Bureau of Competition. Today, we seek to stop Microsoft from gaining control over a leading independent game studio and using it to harm competition in multiple dynamic and fast-growing gaming markets. They all do it. But they all do it. They all do it to an extent. I feel like Microsoft's probably the lesser evil in regards to that kind of mechanic. Because here's the thing for Microsoft too, about any single game, every game that they here's the thing about Microsoft. Any game they make that is Xbox proprietary, right, also comes out on PC. Nintendo doesn't do that. PlayStation doesn't do that. Xbox at least does it this way. Any game that comes out on Xbox consoles will also hit PC day one, almost always, because obviously they own Windows, but still, it happens. So it hits Xbox console day one, it hits their subscription service day one, and it hits PC day one. None of the other major players do that. Nintendo doesn't do it. PlayStation doesn't do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a little bit short-sighted, man. And I'm not even an Xbox. I haven't traditionally been a fan of Xbox, but I think that this acquisition should happen ultimately. Microsoft's Xbox Series S and X are only one of two types of high-performance video game consoles. Importantly, Microsoft also offers a leading video game content subscription service called Xbox Game Pass, as well as a cutting-edge cloud-based video game streaming service, according to the complaint. They're totally leaving out PC gaming here, though. How can you even do that? Like, they're talking consoles, right? Yeah, cool, okay. PC is a whole nother way to game, though. How do you just leave that out? I don't get it. The Activision is one of the only a very small number of top video game developers in the world. I get that console traditionally, I mean, you're talking console, right? Console, cool, yeah. Traditionally, console, Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation. Yeah. You cannot deny the fact that PC is a major gaming platform as well. And Microsoft caters to PC very, very well. And that might be where I'm a little bit biased because I'm a PC player. Maybe, huh? Activision is only one of a very small number of top video game developers in the world that create and publish high-quality video games for multiple devices, including video game consoles, PCs, and mobile devices. It produces some of the most iconic and popular video game titles, including Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch, and has millions of monthly active users around the world, according to the FTC's complaint. Activision currently has a strategy of offering its games on many devices regardless of producer. But that could change if the deal is allowed to proceed. With control over Activision's blockbuster franchises, Microsoft would have both the means and motive to harm competition by manipulating Activision's pricing, degrading Activision's game quality or player experience on rival consoles and gaming services, changing the terms and timing of access to Activision's content, or withholding content from competitors entirely, resulting in harm to consumers. Anybody can do that with any of the content that they hold licensing over currently, though. This is what I don't. I mean, they're going on a theoretical stance here. They're not wrong, But that doesn't mean that will happen either. And what they're doing is basically saying that they shouldn't let Activision Blizzard maintain control of it either. Why don't you just say, yo, Activision Blizzard, you guys also cannot maintain control of the content that you currently own, because you could also do this to your own stuff. You understand what I'm saying? If everything that Activision Blizzard owns is that, and don't get me wrong, it's an insane portfolio. It's an insane portfolio, and it's going to change. It's going to change the industry quite a bit with Microsoft obtaining Activision Blizzard. But I honestly see them as the ones that can actually do something decent with it, as opposed to anybody else. But this statement makes no sense, because what they're saying is like, it's a theoretical situation. If Microsoft gains control of this, they could potentially, do a lot of bad with it. Well, there's a company that already owns all this stuff that could do a lot of bad with it in the future too. So basically what you're saying is that nobody should own it because there's the potential for bad to be done with it. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense, man. The commission vote to issue the complaint was 3-1, with Commissioner Christine S. Wilson voting no. A copy of the administrative complaint will be available shortly. The commission issues an administrative complaint when it has reason to believe that the law has been or is being violated, and it appears to be the commission that a proceeding is in the public interest. The issuance of the administrative complaint marks the beginning of a proceeding in which the allegations will be tried in a formal hearing for an administrative law judge. And people are going to go, yeah, OA, but Activision Blizzard doesn't currently do that with it. And that's what I'm saying. Microsoft doesn't currently have that track record either. Microsoft doesn't have that track record of doing, the stuff with their current IPs. So what, that's they're going under a theoretical, like, what if kind of scenario. And you can't, I don't, that doesn't make sense to me. The Federal Trade Commission works to promote competition and protect and educate consumers. You can learn more about how competition benefits consumers, la, 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 la. I don't know, dude. This doesn't make sense to me. I'll let you read more about it if you want. But for me personally, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. Yo, this is the last article I have for the day. Okay? So if anybody has anything else they want to add or talk about relevant to video gaming news, let me know, and we'll discuss before we move on to day 11 of Breath of the Wild. Cool. Game Pass subscribers get access to Riot Games' biggest title soon. Subscribers also get big perks with each game. So Game Pass subscribers will be able to play Riot Games' biggest titles like League of Legends and Valorant on PC and mobile starting at 1 p.m. on Monday, December 12th, this coming Monday. Microsoft and Riot Games announced Thursday. Subscribers will gain access to each game's full roster of current and future characters. Also, if you link your Riot and Xbox Game Pass accounts before January 1st, you will receive additional perks and items for each game, like a Masterwork chest and key in League of Legends. There will be instructions on Xbox Game Pass to help you connect your two accounts starting on Monday. You can also find those instructions on Riot Games' website. They have that linked. Microsoft and Riot announced their partnership in June. The company said then that Riot's catalog would be available on Game Pass, but they didn't say when. So if you're interested in that, that's in chat. The last thing I'll hit on here before we move on is this. Games have changed. Free games, guys. Free games. Guys, free games. Get your free games. Okay, so Saints Row 4 is now available along with Wildcat Gun Machine Gun. I do it every time. I always want to say machine gun. Why did they name this like this? It should be Wildcat Machine Gun. It drives me crazy. I can't say the name of this game. I always want to go. I always do this. It's called Wildcat Gun Machine. Um, so so starting yesterday, the games changed over on Epic. Go get your free games. You can get Saints Row 4 Reelected and Wildcat Gun Machine for free. Now look, here's the big thing. There's a countdown happening. All right. There is a countdown happening on Epic Games right now. You can barely see it because my the chat overlay, but right here, unlocking in 6 days, 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 40 seconds. Okay, what this is, if you're not familiar, Epic Games for the past couple of years has done this kind of holiday giveaway where every week they give away usually a couple of free titles, but during the holiday season they give away roughly a week and a half to 2 weeks worth of free games every single day. This is going to start happening in roughly 6 days from now. So on the 15th, I think, is when that's going to happen. It's going to kick off. And you will need to, if you want to grab every game, they're only available during this time, this like 2 week period, for 24 hours at a time. So you have to get into Epic every single day. But they're notable titles, guys. These are pretty notable games. Very, very good titles that you can get for free on Epic. All you have to do is have an account, be logged into it, hop in here, and grab your title every day. You just click on that right here. You would click on it, and then it'll bring up the page with the game, and it'll say, add to my library for free. Boom. And you've got the game. This is what I'll say to everybody. Even if you're not a PC gamer, okay? Even if you're not currently a PC gamer, it's very cool. It is very cool. Even if you're not a PC gamer, there's always the potential for that to happen. All right? And so I would just prompt people to consider even getting on your mobile device, because you don't have to have the desktop application or anything. They've got a website. You can just go to their website, go to the store page, create an account, log into it, and you can always grab your free games every week, and then start grabbing your free games next week every single day, and start building yourself a PC gaming library, okay? Because who knows whenever you're going to be maybe diving into PC gaming at some point. And if that happens for you in the future, if you're not currently a PC gamer, and you end up in the future wanting to get into PC gaming, you'll already have a library of games built up to dive into, right? I'll tell you, look, I am a PC gamer, but almost the entirety of this library that I have on Epic, and we're talking, look at this. I can just go and go and go. Almost the entirety of this library that I have on Epic are games that I grab for free every single week. And there are a lot of notable games in here, guys. XCOM 2, Wolfenstein, World War Z. There's Warhammer, Vampire, Tomb Raider, all kinds of Warhammer stuff. The Long Dark, man. Star Wars games and you name. There's all kinds of cool titles, guys. Remnant, Rogue Legacy. I'm not going to keep going through them, but free games. We talk a lot about how one of the significant obstacles for people, in my opinion, nowadays is the price of gaming. Whether it be upfront pricing or, in-game pricing, in-game mechanics for, microtransactions or DLC, what have you. There's a lot of obstacles for pricing. Epic, you cannot deny the fact that Epic does a very good job of giving away free games all the time. And all you have to do is have an account. That's it. A free account. So get your account, get in there, and start getting your free games, okay? I'm not sponsored. I just want people to be able to enjoy the world that I love. That's it. All right? It's random mode time, man. Get your random modes in there. Try to get a free sub from me, baby. Let's go. Looking for that holiday present. Nice. All right. That's what I got, guys. So that's the news. Them's the breaks. And we will be moving on to doing some Breath of the Wild. Cool. Nice, True, nice. So, you guys rock, man. You guys rock. Miss Bat, what's up, my friend? You guys rock. I appreciate you. Thanks for, as always, being a part of what we do here. You're amazing. Helping to create such an amazing community for myself and everybody else to hang out and be a part of. And a special shout out to everybody that was part of this specific news segment this morning. Thank you very much. We're going to move on to day 11 of Breath of the Wild and Master Mode Engage. But if anybody's checking out this content later on as a VOD, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch or what have you, and you're enjoying the content, see what you can do about coming and hanging out with myself and the rest of these amazing people that are part of this community. We go live at 6 a.m. CST every single day. Start all of the streams off with video gaming news before we jump into whatever gaming content we have slated for the rest of the day, okay? Other than that, stay healthy, stay safe, be kind to one another, and we will catch everybody tomorrow for what will be December 10th edition of Video Gaming News, and probably more Breath of the Wild, maybe a little bit of community gaming, because we do that on the weekend sometimes. We'll see. All right?